Alrighty, we'll get things kicked off here. Good evening, everybody. Mayday here. We're getting set for another run of World Cup playthroughs tonight. Had a couple of drop today. Had one drop Tuesday night. Last couple of nights have been a little busier from the work standpoint, so we've got a little bit of a list, but that's okay. We've got some time tonight, and we are going to knock out a bit of our list this evening. For sure, our plan tonight is to knock out the three latest in the main field that have published, beginning with Marlowe Heath. Brian Petty's published from Tuesday night. And then we had two others drop today. Happy Camp Canyon, the CLV with published there. Also, Kachina Canyon Trail, which has been published within the last hour by Matt F27. So we've got those for sure on the list tonight. Did have a couple of side contest entries in as well over the last couple of days. Papua Murta by Serliasi and Doghead Ranch by Jay Raygun. So that is going to be our plan for the evening. As always, just kind of the ground rules. We're not really doing any judging here. I am one of the judges for this year's contest, one of the 12 that we have on the panel. Doesn't necessarily mean I will be judging any particular course in the first round. I do have a few assignments, but I am playing them all on stream with the playthroughs, regardless of whether I'm assigned to judge that course or not. Marlowe Heath. Meow Meow Keith. I love that, Reeb. But yeah, these will be more showcase playthroughs. We won't do a lot of nitpicking and testicular torsion, any of that fun stuff. But and besides, I'm sure McConnell ripped this course to crap on their stream the other night. So yeah, let's get it on. By the way, just check it in since we last were on air. Axel von Fersen and Rob JS81. Is that Rob Simo who followed? No, that's Rod Simo. Never mind. Oh, dyslexic one. Anyway, thank you for your follow anyway. Much appreciated. All right, let's take a tool around here before we get all carried away like. Petty said British Heathland influence. That is the second such course we've had with that inspiration in this contest. Sussex Downs, Digital Bunnies publish, also of that ilk. This certainly different than Sussex Downs. You can already tell just by the flyover. The undulation of the terrain much less severe. That Sussex was an extremely hilly and undulating plot. This one much flatter, but looks like a bit of an out and back routing. He's buried some bushes to kind of mimic the purple grass of the heath, so he hasn't gone with the purple Andres. All right, let's give this a roll. All right, split fairway. That must be 9 or 18 or something coming up the other side, but yes, purple Andres. Hey, Viking. Yes, they shall ever be known as purple Andres. Actually, I think that angle is going to serve us quite nicely. Typically, what you'll get from a Petty course, I mean, we kind of joke about the big ass rocks. From Karamuri Cliffs, his World Cup runner-up entry from a couple of years ago. The Petty's course is usually chock full of strategy and playing interest. His visuals are somewhat of a Forrest Gump's box of chocolates. Sometimes they're understated, kind of like a Bally Mulderry. Sometimes you get a full ancient civilization, like we did with Babylon. But sneaky little hump here to guard this shot. Exactly. There's the Petty lurk, as anticipated. I'm actually interested. I have not had a chance to play this fully yet, Brian, so I'm interested to see what you've done here. I was just kind of winding down for the night on Tuesday night when you published, and then I had work stuff last night, so I'm a little behind on the World Cup courses, but that's okay. Nice little gentle handshake there on the first. Hey, Maddie. We are at Marlowe Heath. I can already tell I'm going to be goaded into going for this in two, and it might not be the best idea. Especially not with a pen tucked in the front right. Hey, Bundy. Pithy? And by the way, I should mention, for those who popped in a little late, we are playing the pin T combinations that Brian recommends. I'll just throw that in the chat here. So we are playing pin 1 from the white tees, which coincidentally, that is the longest set at just over 7,400 yards. Ooh. Almost a little bit of a Redan here. Now let's see if we can somehow work a fade in here. Hey, Yobs. Nah, with a very fast we're not. Oh, that won't lead to the screaming fast downhill flop or anything. Don't you already have that free space filled in, Pithy? Fine, pseudo Redan. Oh God, we haven't even gotten that far, Matt. Yours is going to be third up on the list. Just started out with Marlowe Heath. I mean, it's not like I go play a course in 5 minutes, so. Then we're going to go to the happy Camp Canyon, and then we'll head off your way for Kachina Canyon Trail and get to the 9-holers hopefully after that. Alright, so third hole here. Can tell off in the distance here we got a lot of that buried tree texture trick going on. I haven't even checked to see well, let me zoom out. What theme are we in? I'm guessing Boreal. Yep. Sure looks like Boreal to me. Probably that and Delta. Probably the two best themes. Maybe you could throw Highlands in there too, but Delta and Boreal, the two best themes to really use that buried tree trick to really get some variation in your base ground texture. And Petty has been known to bury a tree or two at his time, just like up at Old Rocky Top. Which was also done in Boreal, as memory serves. Kuber, they might just, some guys are literally just that good. They are legit, and they're just that good. I like, if you watch Sloaner play or Kolbster, I mean, they've just got the swing figured out to the nth degree, and they've got the nuances, and the other thing is they can just putt their golf balls. They can putt, they can hold shots around the green. I mean, Sloaner's taken a couple of my courses, which I thought had some teeth in them, and made him look like a newborn kitten. All right, we got... Now, here's your Redan, Pithy. So, as you do, little short, little right, and let her fly. This could be pretty good. Landed in the center of the green, let it release back there. That, ladies and germs, is how you play a Redan. Or at least it's how you hit the tee shot on the Redan. Because we all know I'm going to bone this putt, so... Ooh, Alrighty, we're starting to find a little groove here. Low. Petty's like, okay, make 3 straight birdies? Ha! Try a long-ass par 4 now. Hey, Terry, love how Petty designs. Long views, yes, that is a good point, Terry. Open up the plot, let it breathe. It's fairly flat, so you can kind of see what's going on around you. Happy camper and happy trees. Indeed. It's not playing terribly long, though, Viking. I mean, I've got about, yeah. It's probably playing to about that number, 2 hundo in. That might actually be a little long. Yes, no, I would not want to play this at a 15-mile-an-hour headwind. This is not a course where I would let Hinter pick the settings pre-round. None of that high wind bull crap. Alright, so the birdie streak ends. But yeah, this is, I mean, look right there. I mean, that's one of those long views that Terry's talking about. You can just see so much off in the distance. Kind of get a tease of what's out ahead of you. Alright. Another par 5 here. So, let's... So a medium par 5, but note the contrast here. We go from a long uphill par 4 to a short to medium range downhill par 5. So essentially, what, and I'm sure Brian would concur here, probably, 2 4.5 pars back to back. area is also drivable on two of the tees. Okay. Oh, actually, I've almost gone with a little bit of an Eden concept on this green, which is neat. I think we step on a 4 hybrid to get back there. Hey, Scob, how goes it? Oh, we've got a couple. Do we have the full clusterfuck, or are we one cluster short yet? Well, Fritch is in here. I thought I saw Maddie. I do believe we have 3 mats in here. We clustered. Yeah, lock the doors. The cluster is here. Oh, I did not hit that. I chickened out on that one. Comfy birdie, though. No, we do not have no golfer dude, no Mr. Vinegar, no Stay Puffed, no Matt Adamczyk. There are still mats to be had. There are mats being left on the table. Oh. Oh, this is a dastardly little driving hole here. Just the cheeky little use of some off camber. And especially in this game where the fast is the prevalent, I can tell you right now, this is a beast of a fairway to try to hit. And I am, well, I might get lucky here. The 95% saved me. So I see that Petty has taken inspiration from Fritch's easel and palette. Palette, more accurately, for the inspiration of this green complex. I think if you look closely, you'll find some titanium white right there. We are not getting the full power on these, but I think we got away with this one. Oh boy, did we. Happy little slopes. All right. To be fair, Scob, the Scob can't make a putt is not a template. It's just every hole. Thought that would be a little slower trundling out of that fringe. I was wrong. Long, bunkerless par 3. But the ground game can definitely be had here. Yeah, when no one was there to see it, Scob. Oh, release. Yeah, actually, as the timing turned out, probably could have had diamond cutters last night. My work engagement got done much sooner than I anticipated. So I think I was home at about 8:15 last night, but the moment I would have committed to doing the show, I would have been out on the town until after 9, and it would have been a group of mats trying to get a show on. From way downtown? No. A nice long view with the village off in the distance. We'll probably try to get to the right-hand side to open up the angle here, but I think I can get it down there deep enough where I'm just going to have a wedge in anyway. The stop your foot real hard button. Well, Spieth could have used that last Sunday at the second at Bay Hill. Day after racing it, he damn near made it 85-footer, left it on the lip, and didn't drop. Right. That's going too far left. Actually, before I hit this putt, what have we out in the distance? Clubhouse. Few cars there to keep Mr. Lane happy. A little bit of a village. All right. Yeah. Looks like a high school. The civilization force maybe not quite as strong on this one, huh? Oh, I didn't hit it. Early Victorian Empire. All right, salad 32 on the front. The Babylonians haven't moved in yet. Right, this is another hole where I feel like I got a little bit of a fast blocker bunker right here. Just going to avoid it. Oh, it's a funnel pin. Oh, must use the funnel. Well, that is well below my feet, though. Or above my feet, I should say. Let it ride. Oh, wind killed it. Well, I'd rather be here than over the back of that, so. We will definitely take that. Alright, solid par. Short 3 here. This could be good. Be right. There we go. See, we've mixed up the trees just a little bit. Got some of those. Back it up here. We had some of those skinny pines. We sprinkled in here. All right. Sneaky wide fairway, but those center bunkers kind of cut the effective width. I want to get to the left of it for this pin. I want to get to the left side of those bunkers. There we are. Still gonna probably need to hit a little fade in here, but that's okay. Oh, keep turning. Or get off the green. All right. Well, I was going to razz Petty because I wasn't able to birdie the first hole, but we have gotten on a little bit of a run here. Ooh, short, but not... I bet... Let's look at these tees. I bet... Okay, there's one instance in which it's drivable. So if you play the reds, you'll have a go at it for sure. You might be able to get here if you've got a really strong tailwind helping you out. But we're not getting there today, that's for sure. Alright, so let's manufacture 3 the hard way. Matty 8. Ooh, now we're really going to have to manufacture 3 the hard way. That was terrible. Okay. Well, we made a mess of a really easy hole with a terrible drive now, didn't we? Well, we may bogey this if we ain't careful. That would have been an embarrassment. Too bad. It feels like this is a real scoreable stretch here. Par 5, short 4, par 5. Long par 5 here, though. Another hole meant to keep the fasters on their toes. Ooh. Just the most subtle of punch bowls here into this par 5 green. That I can dig. Now you gotta feel like I gotta be able to take advantage of one of these, right? Certainly don't. This is gonna be a lengthy putt, but. Figure one of these times the blind nut is gonna fall. Nope, not this time. That swing path, it didn't deserve to go in. But we did birdie all the par 5s, so got that going for us. Really pretty short par 4. This is another one I feel like in the right wind, especially with it being downhill. We could get there. And now look at what we've left ourselves. Ooh, boy. Oh, no, and I got a slow. Oh, no. This is one I gotta be a little careful with, too. Oh, come on. That was pretty. Beautiful screen sculpting there, Brian. You couldn't have sculpted that one any better. The only thing missing was the logo posing for the camera before it went down. Scoot got it. Maybe not quite as good as Tiger on 16 at Augusta, but not bad. No. Two in a row? The chipping game is strong. Yes, I definitely feel like there have been a few fast blocker fairways here. Yes, this bunker is... And you can't see it, which would normally drive me nuts. But it's right in line with the hazard in front of it, so... I mean, if you're going on this line, the warning's there. Hey, dummy, there might be trouble on this line. Do you want to take it on or not? Oh, Dylan. Ooh. There is a distinct possibility that we may chip in 3 in a row. If we somehow miss either short or right of this green. And we're going to do neither. This will be on. Yeah. We've gotten ourselves on a little roll here. Coming home, gotta mind the minefield. Can't take the safe route up the first fairway, unless you want to be blocked out by some trees. Uh-oh. Get left of it. Get left of it. Okay, we're good. I think you're exactly right, Brian. I'd be interested to look to see the fairways I missed, but I feel like those were the ones where I was scrambling for par. Yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves a Lido shuffle here, one for the road. That's just playing the contours, Viking. Nope, too far out. That's all right. I'll take a bogey free -10. I think that's the best I've shot in any of these playthroughs. Nice course, Brian. Good work here. Nice and fun. Feels like you said, I mean, if you're in the fairway, it feels like you can go at some pins and try to hit some shots. I mean, if you do happen into the rough, that's when things get real. But no, we certainly enjoyed our time. And we will see how that one fares. Should go bring up the bracket here. And Petty, there you see him up in Group B. He is the first one in there. Got Seabach, Maddie from Canada, who is undoubtedly taking notes and scouting his competition. Got Joe Fickett in there as well. Marlowe is a beauty. Can't argue with that, Chef Jim, at all. And yes, Craig, you are in here just in time. So what we're doing, I am saving these all to VOD. So I am going to cut the stream momentarily, get everything re-racked, get things set up as we are going to CLV's Happy Camp Canyon next. We'll get that set up, and we will be back on the air in just a couple of minutes.